Hey YouTubers, so tonight we are going to talk about From Dusk Till Dawn, another Quentin Tarantino classic. Okay, the first one is where they go, and actually, the first scene is one of my favorites. They are in a gas station, and somehow a U.S. Marshal ends up there, and he does not know it, but both the Gecko brothers are there holding two girls hostage and the cashier hostage. And he goes to use the bathroom, and next thing he knows, he comes walking out and gets his brains blown out because one of the Gecko brothers is crazy, and he thinks cashier says, "Help us." Our mouse words, "Help us." Well, basically, long story short, they end up in Mexico after the insane Gecko, Richard Gecko, I forget his name in real life, gets like his right or left hand has a hole blown through it. Well, then what happens next is they're at the Titty Twister with Selma Hayek, as basically known as I forget what, Santanico Pandemonium. But this is a vampire movie, but it does not show vampires until the last half hour to 45 minutes. Okay, next we are moving on to the second one, which has, I want to say, if you've seen the movie Machete, his name is Danny Trejo. He is in all of these. He is a very good actor, and they are robbing a bank. His brother calls and ends up setting up a heist, and basically the heist goes wrong, and they all end up becoming vampires. And except for the very last one. Well, at the end of the movie, he escapes in the escape vehicle with all the money, and they have to blow the way out to get to the vehicle. And in the third one is basically where they're in the past. The past is the past. And they meet up with this one kid, and the kid's like, not an outlaw, not official, but really wants to be known for a gang member. So basically, the gang member ends up hanging him and all that, and the leader of this gang says, "Well, you're halfway there." And now we are going to talk about the TV series, which basically has everything to do with them, which there are three. Count them, 1, 2, 3. Complete TV series, which they could not get the same actors, but it is still good enough. They go by the same names and everything. But in the first season, it's just laying out the plot, and you just have to be a little bit more patient. And the second season, it just keeps rolling out, and it's just more intense, and basically it's got Gary Busey's son. I forget his name, but I know it's something Busey, and okay. And in this third one, they end up meeting with all these other ancients, and they're actually snakes. And they end up raising this one ancient, and you just have to watch it. I can't spoil it for you, but it is a very good show. But you gotta start with the movies first. Okay, thank you. Bye, and next time I will be discussing A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey.